Hi guys, Tuva here. It's Wednesday. It's Odin's Day or Odin's Day, depending from where you come from. I like Wednesdays because you start the week slowly and it builds up to a crescendo point in the middle, and then it descends again down the opposite way towards the end of the week. Wednesday is the pivotal, but it's also Odin is a pivotal god. He is the All-Father, and that is because he is the most powerful god of the Azir. He is the wisest of knowledge and abilities and has lived the longest. He is the one that has seen everything, has travelled. And so the Azir look up to him as the main focus. So Odin is very important to them as much as he is to us. And Wednesdays is the day that we can give him honour and our devotions. There are many ways you can give devotions, and the one that I do is I put stuff upon my altar in symbolism. So we have a lantern for the journeying that he would have taken when he was wandering. We have a statue that I made of him. I quite like this statue. I like him in the wandering aspect. His rune, Anzus. Of course, the horn with his drink in. Now, people get hung up on this. He loves mead, and mead is very expensive. So if you cannot afford it, Odin knows this and he doesn't expect it of you. What he does expect is for you to give of what you can and to give the best. For he will know, you know your heart. So give what you can, guys, but don't obviously get yourself in debt. That's not what he expects. I also put my lovely crystal, my pendulum, because Odin is involved with Seda. He's involved with the mystical and the magic, that he understands that. You can use scrying. You can use all forms of scrying tools. So the pendulum is good because you get yes and no answers, and you can make contact with him. Then you can use a crystal ball, you could use a scrying mirror, you can even use a bowl of water, put some ink in it and look into it. Obviously this all takes time, and on a Wednesday morning when you may have to go to work or you have things you've got to do, it's not relevant. But later in the day you can carry on and do these things. So these are the representations of Odin in my mind, in my practice. But what do you give as an offering, you may ask? Well, Odin loves poems, but I'm not going to do a poem. I just wanted you to know that. But there are other things that you can do word-wise, and invocations are a brilliant way of calling to him, really, for his energy, for him to be present, to see what you are giving to him by showing your devotion to him, thinking of him and giving praise. So I'm going to do an invocation today because he deserves it. He's a lovely God. He's our All-Father. He's also known as the Father of the Slain because he takes the slain to Valhalla. And he has many names, and there are many stories that you can read on him. But he knows us because he's lived like us, he bleeds like us, he breathes like us, and he is like us. So he understands us. He also knows about pain, he also knows about sacrifice. And so who else can we go to but our Father? And Wednesdays is a brilliant day to be doing this. So we'll get on now into the invocation. On the altar also, before we do this, blue is his colour. So I put a blue altar cloth on, and the most beautiful stone that you can use, for he does like crystals as well, is the amethyst. The amethyst is very much a psychic stone. It's a stone that brings out your psychic abilities and progresses your path workings, and so you will be able to meet with Odin on that level. So it's great. Amethyst is a lovely stone, and if you have an amethyst, put it on the altar and leave it for the whole day. And so now we're going to get on with the invocation. Odin, I come before you today, Wednesday, your day, to offer up my devotion to you, to be with you and give my presence in your presence, that we may come together for a greater purpose this day. Hail Odin, Lord of Asgard, warrior and wanderer, valiant and wise, you to whom the gods of Asgard look, Sky Father of the eight-legged steed, you who traded an eye for wisdom and ruled a turbulent realm. Give us the wisdom to accept the twists and turns of fate, even as you surrender yourself to the mercies of the Norns. Protect us all, Father, from what harm may come to us. Lead us through the wilderness and to bring us home safe and sound again. This is from the pagan book of Hours, an invocation to Odin. A wonderful way of showing what you want to give Odin. This is my offering to you, Odin, this day. An invocation to you to bring forth your energy. Please bless me this day with your wonderful knowledge and wisdom. Hail Odin, hail Odin, hail and farewell. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Today I'm going to leave it because we have another one tomorrow, which is Thursday, and that's another great one to be doing. And so I hope you're all well. Have a lovely day wherever you are, whatever time of day, night or evening it may be. I wish you the best ever. House of Alang.